I'm just eating rice right now. Yeah.
Very good.
You have a lot of voice to be shared, right?
Yes.
Alright, okay, go on when you're ready. Basically, Inferno, explain, like, how, you know, you, when you were 13, like, she, like, asked you out. Like, explain what went on there.
So, long story short, I'm just gonna keep it very brief. In a span of a couple days, she kept messaging me weird things, assuming I was at the strip club.
On GTA.
Yes. On later days, she would ask if me and her could be a bit closer. Nothing like that yet, just friends, or at least so I thought. I reluctantly agreed. Over the day, she started acting even more strange. Sometimes she'd join my session in weird-ass outfits.
Describe the outfits.
I'm not going to go too in detail, but very inappropriate. And her reasoning is just off the walls either, saying that that's what boys want to see. I don't want to see that shit. I came to play GTA. I came to shoot someone in the fucking face, not look at some fucking woman, alright? And then she asked, or she tried to ask me out, in which I instantaneously disagreed twice. So that's when she stopped. Our friendship withered away. Never gave it any thought since.
Oh, do you mind speaking for Firm? Firm is basically another member of Savage Nation Studios.
Alright, as for Firm, basically, long story short, she messaged him out of the blue. I didn't get the news till he sent me the message. And he also declined her, saying that he was busy, has shit to do, you know, has an actual fucking life. But the Firm declined her, you know, softly, you know, less murdery like me, but, you know, still rejected her nonetheless.
And, like, Phoenix texted him saying things like, let's be lovers and stuff.
Yes.
Oh, wait. So, like, did Phoenix, like, so she asked you out, like, disregarding your age, right? Because, like, you know how you're 13 and she was 18?
Completely disregarded my age.
Wow, so she just
never
like,
thought about the age at all. She just went for it.
wow. Honestly, it doesn't surprise me after all the younger guys who she tried going for. Yeah, guys, honestly, dude, like, oh gosh, I just died. Yeah, we probably can't even count up the amount of people who she tried hitting on, but she tried getting with a bunch of members of Savage Nation Studios. Inferno, you want to list everyone, and then, like, let's try and list everyone who she tried getting with.
Firm, me, Firm, you, Tyler, Savage, Toads, Ben. That's all I can remember.
Alright, Ben. Inferno forgot to add his brother, but Phoenix also tried getting with Inferno's brother, who was around 13 to 14 at the time, so he was also underage. Alright, and then there's Toads, but Toads was outside Savage Nation Studios. And then...
He's in our circle now, so I guess you can say it counts.
Oh gosh, and then Katie also said Phoenix tried hitting on her, and then Phoenix also tried hitting on a 13-year-old. Not sure about...
But you said inside Savage Nation Studios.
Oh, yeah, my fault. But yeah, in total, like, yeah, there's probably over, like, 10 people.
Most, probably 12, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, to be honest, I don't know, but...
What an ironic number, 12, underage. What a funny world.
Honestly, I actually do find it very disappointing. I don't understand why she's still hanging out with underage people when she knows what she's doing is considered pedophilia.
Didn't her father say not to talk to strangers either?
Oh yeah, I'll be sure to get into that. At first, let me explain, alright, the time when I got with her, which was in, like, this was back in, like, June? It was June 12th to July 11th. And basically, it started, so basically in April, she was texting me saying that she liked me, so I was, like, confused, because, like, she didn't even know she didn't even know what I looked like. And then I asked her about that. I was like, how do you even like me if you don't even know what I look like? And she was like, oh, to be honest, I don't really care what a boy looks like. I could just tell you have a good personality. Yeah, and then she She tried getting Toads to convince me to date her. I had a chat with Toads, and Toads told me that she manipulated him into convincing me to date her. So Toads is not a bad person. Trust me. He's like one of the most nicest guys I've ever encountered on PlayStation. But she basically manipulated him into convincing me. Like, she didn't even tell Toads my age. Like, she did not tell like Toads that I was 16 years old. Toads literally told me that if he knew about my age, then he would have not even like get me to or like convince me to date her. Or in like was it early June, or was it I think it was in early June, but it might have been in May. So yeah, basically yeah, he succeeded. So that was one of the main reasons why I got with her, and then the other reason was just because I was a nice guy, so I was willing to give it a chance with her, even though I didn't really think much out. And me not thinking much of it. Well, no, like after like the second day when I was like with her, like after I got with her, like I basically questioned the age difference and asked if it was considered pedophilia. And after that, she was like, "Oh, like let me Google it." I don't know why she had to Google it, and she just didn't just already know. Oh, and she also sent me a screenshot saying how she wanted to be in a loyal relationship, and she was saying, "And why can't he just have that?" Even though she literally is a whore, so it didn't really make much sense. Here's the screenshot of that. Yeah, and she lies about a bunch of shit, but like, yeah, about the relationship though. Come on. Basically, after we were in it like not even 10 days straight, and she was like already like flirting with like all these other people and trying to get with them, such as Firm. Like Toads literally told me how on Facebook she said, "Oh, if you're gonna say any like flirty stuff to me, be sure to say it here on Facebook." But Toads told me couldn't show me the message because he deleted his like message chat with Phoenix on Facebook or something like that. He just told me couldn't get it. He could only show me the ones on PlayStation, which he did, and I was quite disrupted on the types of things that I saw. Like she was like telling Toads how she could still flirt with him while she's with Savage. Oh, just so you know, Toads also dated her for like from March 14th to April 1st. But then they remained as friends. Oh shoot. But then yeah, about the time when I did though, like date her, because like the thing about Toads is that he's 19 and Phoenix was 18 at the time. For me, I was 16 and then Phoenix was 18, so like only 2-year age difference. It's not as fucked up as all the other ones, like most of the people who you dated. Yeah, I went to have a chat with Toads, and Toads was asking me questions about Phoenix, so I gave him the answers, and then like Toads was pissed off because it turned out that she was lying to me. That's basically what Toads claims. So then I thought it would be smart to ask, like, I was gonna message Ben, ask him about like them. I was gonna ask Ben about like what happened with like Phoenix and stuff to see if like she said the same lies to him, and then Phoenix is, oh no, Ben's telling me that how Phoenix is a pedophile, and he explains the age difference and stuff. And then I asked Phoenix about it, and she keeps going like, nope, 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 I'm not talking about my past, I barely remember anything, and just gives me the silent treatment. And this is also what I found quite strange. I later asked her how many people did she date before me, and she said the only person she dated before me is Savage. But if you just heard, like Katie said how she dated a 13-year-old, she literally dated Toad, she dated Ben, she dated Ticosio, or Tyler. You might recognize him from my Knockout City video, if it's still up. And like, yeah, like I don't think that Savage was the only person who did it. If you literally claim, if like all these other people claim to date you or like have dated you, that basically doesn't make any sense. So she basically lied. Yeah, but like I don't know why she oh shoot, let me just leave this party. Yeah, so I don't even know why she said that the only person she dated before was Savage, because clearly that isn't just Savage who she dated. And, oh, and she also dated someone in real life for like 5 years. She was 8 years old at the time, and like the guy she was dating was like 13 to 14 years old. I don't know why she dated someone that much older than her. That's like a second grader or third grader dating 8th grader, 7th grader, 8th grader, or 9th grader. Like that is really bad. Quite horrifying, NGL. And the way how she just like disregards age, it seems to me that she never actually like really cared about like the person's like age, which I actually find very bad. Like, she's the type of person to be at court and like she'll just say to the police officers there that age is just a number and prison's just a 20-year vacation. And if the police begin interrogating her, then this is what she's gonna say to them.
Hi, I'm Snugglepuff74. My monster powers are thunder stomps, horn beams, and tricking your kids into sending me nude photos. Wanna be my friend?
That's basically what she's gonna be saying to the police if like she gets like interrogated by them. I could bet money on it based on the types of things that she's done. But okay, I'll get back into the whole fact that she was hiding the whole Ben situation from me. Oh, what the heck? Basically, yeah, she kept dodging the question and stuff. It took her like over 8 days just to explain it, and I'll leave the screenshot on screen on what she said, which I already explained earlier. But yeah, I'll leave the screenshot right here. Just pause to read the text. If you already watched part 1, then you probably already seen this message. So this part right here isn't anything new. And yeah, after that, I did not approve of it, so after like a few days after she sent the screenshot of explaining the Ben situation, I just decided to end things with her. Wait, hold up, my dad's calling me. Alright, I'm back, and so basically, yeah, as I was saying, I didn't approve of it. So around July 8th, when she told me, even though I've been asking her about the whole like Ben thing since like late June, she finally explained it, and listen, I didn't approve of it because, like, you know, no one's gonna date a fucking pedophile. Yeah, and it's not just that, dude. She admitted to flirting with Ben when she was like with me. Like, what the fuck? Oh, I leave the screenshot. She admitted like the flirting with over 5 people when she was with me, and I saw the types of screenshots she sent to them. Like, she was like texting like firm like let's be lovers, and then she was like yeah, going on like a half-naked GTA skin just to get like Inferno attracted to her, which literally failed, which is why I find that quite funny. But yeah, she also admitted to flirting with Savage, Ticosio, and oh gosh, technically Toads claims she never actually did say anything. She didn't try flirting with him, but like she just said like if he was gonna say anything to her, then like do it on Facebook, which she never actually did. This is her admitting to Toads the amount of people she remembers flirting with when she was with me. And yeah, just so you know, all those people are younger than me. So yeah, she's basically a whore and a liar. Alright, because afterwards on July 11th when I ended things with her, she started saying, oh, like, you're the only man who I think about, and she kept saying I miss us. It turns out I had a talk with Toads, and supposedly Toads told me she was sending him the same exact shit. We even exchanged screenshots with each other, so I started laughing in disappointment. And like, oh my gosh. So then I tried mentioning that to her in a party, and then she just dodges the question. So I point out how she's dodging the question. And then and after that she just takes off her headset when I repeat the question, just so she doesn't have to speak of it. But then she proceeds to text us the same exact shit. Like, I don't even understand why she was doing that. And she sent me and Savage the same exact shit too. Like, who the fuck says they want to be in a loyal relationship and then they cheat and lie? Like, the entire time when I dated her, I didn't even realize that she was cheating. Like, I didn't even notice that throughout the entire time. Caught on to the lies and that she was a pedophile with the help of Toads and Ben. Shout out to them. Oh wait, hold up. I gotta give this other guy a shout out because this person called her a slut and called her fat on Instagram. Hold up. Mojama, if you're watching this right now, I just want to let you know, good job for roasting her on Instagram. And everyone else who's watching this, be sure to follow him. Oh, and where it says, I don't want to live anyways, when she like typed that to him, keep in mind she always tries to like act all suicidal just for attention, and so people feel like worried about her. Like, she one time tried doing that to me and Toads, where she started saying she was going to kill herself out of the bloom, and she was saying how she was upset because like no one loved her and how she was depressed. But the exact second one of her siblings would walk in a room, she'd be like talking with them and she'll be laughing with them, having a good time. So she was basically just doing that just to see how far she could go with pretending that she was suicidal, when in reality she wasn't. So she was basically trying to get the guy to think that she was trying to kill herself and how she felt suicidal. But I'm assuming it failed because, like, yeah, she didn't send me any other screenshots of that guy roasting her. Yeah, that's basically the relationship, just to shorten it. You could say it's pedophile, but I disagree only because there's only a 2-year age difference between us. I mean, technically, like, currently right now there's a 3-year age difference between us, but like, because she's like 19 now, she turned 19 in like late August. Yeah, she actually lied about like a lot of things though. Like, she was one time freaking out over the fact that she hasn't had her period in 2 months, but then after that she says how that's normal because she told me she talked to her mom about it and asked if she knew that, and she said yes. So she basically lied over freaking out over the fact that she hasn't had her period in 2 months and how like she just made it sound like it was like really dangerous when really it really wasn't, and it was just like natural. And she just says she hates lying, so I say, oh, she doesn't hate lying because she keeps constantly doing it. And then she just like gets mad at me for talking about the past, and she says she doesn't care if she loses us as like, she doesn't care if she loses me and Toads as a friend. So I was just waiting for the chaos to happen. No, ever since like she started texting me and Toads the same exact messages, which was around September, that's when I decided I was just gonna let things happen because I already knew like she was gonna like, things were gonna end between us. So I was just waiting for the right moment for that. For like when that was gonna happen. But keep in mind, I am leaving out a lot of things just because we'd be here for 4 hours. So, hey, you heard how we ended things and how like we got together, and same with how Toads got with her. But like, I'm just gonna wrap things up by explaining on how we stopped being friends. It started on October 17th. Oh, just so you know, like, around August, I told her how if she tries being a pedophile again, I was gonna expose her on YouTube. And, you know, in September, she's hitting on Firm again. I don't even know why. So, I unfortunately had to, like, you know, make this video. That's mainly why I'm doing it, because she still wants to be a pedophile. Even, like, after we stopped being friends, she was, like, tagging Savage in something where it said tag your lover. But, yeah, let me explain how we stopped being friends. So, basically, she sent me a meme on October 16th, where it was like, when you see your ex drowning and like the person, like, instead of grabbing the person's hand who was drowning, they just high-five it and then the hand drowns. You said, do you want me to drown? Because I'll actually do it. So I was like, I said kinda, lol. And then like and then she said the next, she said like when she was about to get off, she was like, oh, if you don't hear from me, that's because I'm dead. And then I sent her a screenshot of a friend someone else who I used to be friends with, who said something similar. And then after that, like the next day, she says, hi, this is Hannah's sister, and she starts pretending that she's her sister and that she's really dead. And so, of course, I didn't believe it. So I just went along with it. And then after that, she was saying like, oh, how she was found hung near a river. And then I was saying how that wasn't possible because due to all the amount of body fat that she has around her neck, like she wouldn't. There's too much layers for her neck to even get strangled by the rope, and whatever held her up to be hung, like, would have just collapsed. That's what I said there, because in real life she's like fat. So I was mainly using the fact that she was fat as evidence. I mean, you could say that I was like roasting her, because yeah, I guess that technically counts. Oh gosh, about to fall off this blimp. Yeah, so basically I called her fat because of that. But she tried to victimize herself, even though later on she said she's fat by choice. But then, like, what happened was when she was faking her death is, like, after I said that, then, like, she just sent me a voice message saying, why don't you just pull up to my... No, it was, why don't you just fly over to me and say that to my face? And I was saying to her how she sounds identical to her sister. Wait, I'm gonna play the audio of that right now.
Why don't you just fly down here and say all that bullshit to me face then?
Okay, yeah, that's to be. And then I said, you sound identical to her, crazy, right? And then she said this.
Bullshit. That's actually bullshit.
So I said, is it bullshit that your sister literally did that? As in, like, oh gosh, wait, no, I was talking about something else. Oh yeah, she said, name something that you hate about me. Wait, I'm gonna have to let my character get killed so I could read this. I'll let the characters kill me. Alright, so basically she said, when she was pretending to be her sister, she told me to say something I hate about her. So I said, I hate that she has the audacity to leave the party and then join back and staying on mute, then unmute and say I'm talking shit behind her back when she's literally there listening. So she's basically victimizing herself for no reason, all because I mentioned why I broke up with her to Toads, even though Toads deserved to know why. So her being in the party supposedly means that I'm talking shit behind her back when she's literally there listening to what I'm saying, and all I'm saying is why we broke up. And as it sounds like something stupid to do, right? And then that's when she said, why don't you fly over to me and say that to my face? And then yeah, so that's why. So I said, is it bullshit that your sister literally did that when she was saying it was bullshit? And then she sent a photo of food, so I said, is that what you're eating? And she said, yeah, well, besides you. I don't know why she's faking to be her sister and then have her sister say those things. Like, it's making it sound less real. Why would some like person's like dead sis? Why would someone flirt with their dead sister's ex? Like, that's kind of weird. And after that, I said, if your sister was alive, she'd probably get mad at you for saying that. And then she said she won't. So I was like, maybe if she was alive though. And then she said, she told me I can flirt with you. So I said, the fuck? When did she tell you that? And then she said last night before she died. So I said, it kind of sounded like she planned on having you take over for after she died. And then after that, she said, I'm not dead, fool. It was a joke. I don't know why she joked by faking her own death, especially when she made fun of Ryan's, which Katie said, like, Ryan's boyfriend for committing suicide. Like, but then you do stuff like this, like, that's pretty messed up. And then after that, I said, I knew it. You really thought I think you're dead? How are you supposed to hang yourself when you had too much body fat around your neck to strangle yourself? It's like putting your hand near your neck so you don't choke, but you don't need to with all that fat. It basically wouldn't be possible. And then she says, don't talk to me, with middle finger emojis. Oh, and that's just, I started asking her about the things that she lied about, like when she faked her death. Because, like, she was saying how, like, she was pretending to be her sister, but she was saying how her dad did a one-night stand with this woman while she was with Hannah's mom. So, basically, the person who she's pretending to be was basically, had the same dad as Phoenix, or Hannah. So, yeah, it was pretty fucking dumb, honestly. I don't know why she faked. Why would you literally do something like this fucking stupid? She even sent a picture of a, like, girl saying that that was her. And I just started saying, like, how come, like, that girl was so skinny and Hannah or, like, Phoenix wasn't? And then she just said how she fattened up or something like that, where she used to be skinny, but she lost someone in 2013. Ever since that, she stayed inside and would only go outside with her parents when she was, yeah, she'd only go outside with her parents, and then aside that, she wouldn't really go outside. That's what I heard, or that's what it said here. I'll leave some of the screenshots. So these are the screenshots here of when she faked her death and my responses to things she was saying when she was pretending to be her sister because she was dead, even though she actually isn't dead and she's just faking it. So then, of course, I knew that, so I just went along with it. And yeah. Excuse me. After I explained how she wasn't actually dead, I asked if she got the trait of being a whore from her father. Oh, and I sent a screenshot of when she was flirting with Toads when she was with Savage, and she just goes like, "Stop bullying my sister," as she was faking her death. Like, how am I bullying someone when they're? I mean, I guess you could bully someone who's not alive, but like, how like that though? Like, she's the one who's being a whore, and she's the one who could possibly be breaking his heart. But honestly, Savage's name describes who he is as a person. Like, Savage didn't seem to really care about that. He was too like focused on like working on his like Minecraft videos and IRL stuff. So he was like which is why I just ended things. Like, he wasn't really upset over like what happened. Like, he knew she was a whore and shit, so he knew what was best for him and ended things with her for good. So like, yeah, like he explained it himself. So I said, oh, what the fuck? Oh wait, this text right here, when she was pretending to be her sister, she said, I heard that she called some guy daddy over the phone when she was dating someone back in June/July, and then she said, was it you? So I said, yeah, most likely, because I didn't even trust her, dude. Like, I knew she was like probably cheating, and like, turns out I was correct. Wait, so basically, it says, wait, fuck, I gotta keep scrolling down. Oh wait, okay, so after that we joined on Minecraft, and supposedly where my Minecraft building was, or the house I built in her world, supposedly it was all dug in and there was nothing there. And then she digs her porch in Minecraft, like in front of her house. And the first block she digs the chest there with all my stuff in it, like she did, and she's like acting like as if she didn't just tear apart my house. And Inferno like starts roasting her there, and then I agree with the things he said. So then Phoenix just goes like, "You men are all the same. You all are a bunch of dicks," which doesn't really make much sense because literally 90% of the people added on a friends list are literally men. And she also called me a stupid American. Doesn't make sense because yeah, like she has like more Americans than people who live like where she lives, which is in Ireland. So like yeah, I had to bring that up. It's not, oh, and it's not just that. She said she hates men, but then like her favorite YouTuber is Mr. Beast. Like, how's your favorite YouTuber Mr. Beast when you literally hate Americans and men? Like, that literally makes no fucking sense. Like, how is he your favorite YouTuber? And plus, like, she's in good terms with her brother and likes her brother, so like not in any weird incest way. At least I hope. And oh gosh, wait, I gotta mention. Wait, no, let me wait. Oh yeah, so basically we stopped being friends after that because yeah, after I was in the Minecraft world with her, like Inferno brung up saying how she like tried hooking up with everyone at Seven Nation Studios and mentioned Pacific Memories, asked for a Pacific date. Turned out in September she was hitting on Firm, even though in August I said I was gonna expose her if she continued to hit on minors. And then I also found out that like you know, like in July 3rd when I was with her, like yeah, like basically she was hitting on Firm, and on June 22nd she was also hitting on Firm and Inferno, and she admitted all the people she was. The video got too long again, so I'm just gonna make a part 3 after this. Be sure to smash the like button without wearing any protection and subscribe if you're new.